Hi everyone, Becky here. Yeah, so there's this new trial HSK6 exam coming up and I signed up for it. What I want to do in this video is have a look at the HSK6 vocabulary. So this is a reading question from the exam, so you can kind of see that these are HSK6 with the new standards. So they are words, so you need to know collocations for these words. All right, so what does that mean? So here's the words. I'm calling it HSK 3.1 because it's the modified HSK 3. And there's like 2,000 words. Oh, 1,800. It's not even that many words, is it? Yeah, I don't know. Once you've studied them, it's not a big deal. What I'm going to do is give it to ChatGPT. Hi, ChatGPT. I want to go through the new HSK6 words one by one. I want to copy paste a batch of words and get you to generate an example sentence for each one. Please try to use collocations. Ready? Yeah, important collocations. Yeah, not childish, suitable for, yeah. All right, that'll do. All right, here's the first batch. Let's say 30. Right, here's the first batch. All right, it's too small. 像渔船静静地停靠在河岸边，没有问题。这套设备维护成本昂贵，中小企业难以承受。Is 昂贵 expensive. It's a two-character version of 贵, right? It functions as an adjective. 案例，这个真实是案例。常被用来说明风险管理的重要性。案例 like a case. You're citing it like as precedent or an example. 按摩 massage. 长时间伏案工作后 I don't even know what this means. What's 伏案? Oh, okay. 伏案. First time I've encountered that word. 是让按摩肩颈 so your shoulders 颈椎的颈 and spine 能缓解疲劳 not a problem 暗示他的话里暗示了项目可能会被推迟 so what he said is hinting at postponing the project. 败 as in to lose or to suffer defeat. 在激烈的竞争中，这家公司最终因决策失误而败下将来。Is that actually a phrase? I mean, if it's what I asked ChatGPT for. 4 in the sense of FOR, not ChatGPT 4.0. So this is some sort of saying. 败下阵来. Ah, 阵. 败下阵来. Okay, I'm going to watch out for that, but it's probably just like suffered defeat or something. 摆 to arrange a verb. 他随手把书摆在桌角。转身就出门了. Yeah, so arrange the books in the corner of the table. Bye bye. There's two meanings. One is like white, very white. The other is like wasteful. 如果不提前规划，时间很容易被白白浪费掉. Yeah, that was the wasteful version. 拜访 to visit. 他此行的主要目的是拜访几位行业前辈。is 前辈 right? What are we doing? 拜访 just visit people, etc. Whatever. 白硕 we saw 白 here. Is it not in order? Ah. That's interesting. All right. Anyway, 白硕展品的摆放顺序经过了反复调整。So this is the arrangement of 展品, like items on display. The sequence of sort of arrangement order, and they kept modifying it by 分点. This is percentage points. This is different to percentage. So if something changes from 5% to 7%, it's going up by 2 percentage points, right? 今年的失业率比去年下降了2个百分点. Yeah, 2 percentage points. So it went down. So this is a good thing. The unemployment rate went down. 百货. So this is like the things that a general store sells is 百货. 节日前夕百货商场里人流明显增多. Yeah. So they're just selling everyday products. 白领 white collar. It's identical to English basically. 不少白领开始关注工作与生活的平衡。拜年 to bring in the new year. 春节期间亲戚朋友之间相互拜年已成习俗. Yeah, that's no problem. 摆脱 to cast off. Usually it's something abstract. So cast off the control of your former employer or something like this. 他终于摆脱了对手机的过度依赖. So she cast off her excessive reliance on her mobile phone. 这本书的出版 So the initial version 如今已很难买到. Yeah, so that actually happens when you have old versions of books. You can't buy them anymore. So often you have 英文版、中文版第二版本 blah 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 blah. That's not a problem. Oh, here's 版本. 软件升级后新版本运行更加稳定. Yeah, the new version of the software. 棒球 baseball. This refers to both the ball and the sport, right? You got to watch out for this. Like 网球 is like the ball and the sport. Yeah, I remember when I went to the shop once, I wanted to buy a tennis ball. And I asked for a 网球的球, a tennis ball. But you don't need to say 网球的球. Now I feel a little silly. But anyway, I learned my lesson. 棒球, 他从小就对棒球产生了浓厚的兴趣. I don't care about baseball. Not popular in Australia. 榜样 role model. This differs from 模范. 榜样 you can have good role models and bad role models. 好榜样 and 坏榜样. 模范 is only good, only positive. 他以实际行动为年轻人树立了榜样. So, this should be 为. It's not 以pla为. 以pla为. Yeah. So she, by concrete action, is establishing herself as a role model for youth. All right. 伴随 to accompany, often used abstractly. 科技进步往往伴随新的社会问题. So advances in science often accompany new social problems. It doesn't say precisely which falls a switch, but that's fine. Here, 扮演 usually 扮演角色，扮演什么样的角色？It can be used literally, meaning an actor plays some role, or it could, like in a play, or it can be used non-literally in the sense of smoking plays a role in public health concerns or something like this, or whatever. 在这个项目中，他扮演的是协调者的角色。Okay, so we're using this somewhat figuratively. So he is playing the role of mediator for this project. 报 yeah, there's 3 different balls. This ball is explosion, right? 消息一出，网络讨论瞬间爆了。Okay, so when this news hit, there was a big explosion of news discussion on the internet. 爆发 This is explode, explode. You can use it figuratively though. 长期积累的矛盾终于在那一刻爆发。Alright, so the 矛盾 here means like resentment has been building up and everything blew up. 保管重要证件请妥善保管，避免遗失。So important documents you need to store appropriately and don't lose them. 保健 to maintain, this pertains to your health. 规律作息和合理饮食是基本的保健方式。So regular exercise and rest. No, this is not right. Work-life regularity and appropriate food, appropriate diet are key elements of maintaining health. 报刊 I do not know this. 报刊 Kan is like periodical. It refers to things that are publications that occur regularly, right? 报 is also 报纸. So maybe this is to publish an article or something. No, not what I was thinking. 报刊图书馆里收藏了大量国内外报刊. Alright, so this is periodicals, newspapers. Okay, so kan periodicals and 报 would be newspapers. Okay, 暴力 this is violence. Yeah, most people oppose. 任何形式的家庭暴力都不应被容忍. So all forms of domestic violence should not be tolerated. 暴露 this is expose in the sense of hold on, there's 2 of them. This one is expose a scandal. There's also expose film, which is similar but different. 调查结果暴露了管理上的漏洞 leaks, so management leaks. So your company is leaking, I don't know, some managerial information. 保暖 to maintain heat. 寒潮来临时，老人和孩子要注意保暖. Yeah, when it's cold, you need to 保暖 keep warm. 报社 is a publication society that would normally produce newspapers, but it's kind of evolved over time now that newspapers are no longer common. 他大学毕业后进入报社从事编辑工作, so became an editor at a publication house. Yeah, so like this is what I mean. So newspaper in the sense of a company, not an actual newspaper. But it doesn't mean that anymore, right? It could include like online news, but if it's going to be a university, it's just going to be like a press, like they publish books. All right, so not a problem. Where were we? 报社. Yeah, this is all right. We'll do another 30. how are we going for time? Maybe I shouldn't explain everything, but at the same time, kind of, yeah. 保修. So this is upkeep and maintenance, right? 这款家电提供3年保修服务. Oh, okay, so you buy an appliance and the company provides a 3-year maintenance service. So if your fridge breaks down, they'll fix it. 爆炸. This is also exploding. This is definitely exploding in the sense of a bomb. I don't think there's other usages. Oops, sorry. Could be used as a metaphor, but it does mean exploding. 由于操作不当，实验室里发生了爆炸事故。Yeah, the lab exploded. 保障. So this is used to a guarantee in the sense it's a guarantee usually of a minimal standard provided, usually by the government or something like that. 完善的法律制度能够有效保障公民权益. Yeah, so the legal 法律, no, the law. So you've got protected or guaranteed rights, citizens' rights by 完善的法律, perfected laws, something like that. 被动, passive, as opposed to 主动. 如果一直处于被动应对的状态，很难解决基本问题. So if you're always passively reacting, or you're adopting a passive stance to problems, you will not be able to solve fundamental ones. Yeah. 悲观, pessimistic. Yeah, this is one I got wrong the other day. 悲观, what's the other one? There's a synonym. 悲观和 this is one I got wrong. 1 second. 消极, I had to look it up. 消极. 悲观, 消极. 面对困难，他并没有表现出过分悲观的情绪. Alright, so when faced with problems, he's never excessively pessimistic. 北极, the North Pole. 北极地区的冰层正在以惊人的速度消融. Yeah. Do we still have a North Pole? I guess the pole is still there, I guess. The non-literal pole, magnetic pole. 悲剧 is a tragedy both in the sense of a Shakespearean tragedy and a tragedy in the sense of something very bad happening. 如果缺乏安全意识，小事故也可能演变成悲剧. Yeah, so a little problem can turn, a little mistake or accident can turn into a major tragedy if you're not careful. 北美洲, North America. 北美洲的经济结构具有明显的区域差异. That's not a problem. 被迫, to be compelled. 在多方压力下，他被迫做出让步. So he was compelled to. So literally, this means step back or give way. But it's not going to mean that. It's like to make a concession here. 悲伤, this is an emotional kind of wounding, often when someone dies. 听到这个消息，他难以掩饰内心的悲伤. Yeah, so you want to conceal your 悲伤, your grief, you're grieving for something. 背心, is this, what is 背心? I don't know. It's a t-shirt, is it? Sleeveless garment. Oh, yeah, I say 背袖, right? I don't know, it's not something concrete like that can trip me up. 夏天他常穿一件背心在家活动. Yeah, so yeah, not so familiar with that word. Kind of 背心. Why is it called that? 背 is back, 心 back heart. I don't know. Why is it called that? 备用. 备用 meaning like to prep, but also backups and things like that. 请提前准备一份备用方案，以防万一. Yeah, so 万一 is short for 万分之一, meaning like the unexpected, like if something unlikely happens. So you back up 方案, some files or whatever. So yeah, in advance, please prepare backup files. Okay. 倍增. So 增 meaning to increase. 倍增 would be increase a lot or rapidly. 新政策实施后，订单数量迅速倍增. Yeah, rapidly increase. 订单. So the bookings, purchases. 本能. So this is like 本能. Yeah, like instinct or skill, some sort of internal ability. 在危险来临时，人们的本能反应往往是躲避. Yeah, so people instinctively 躲避, run away from dangers. 奔跑. 奔跑 is to like gallop or yeah, I don't know, like run fast. 孩子们在操场上尽情奔跑. So the kids are on the playground, 尽情, they're kind of running around to their heart's content. So here, yeah, I don't think we're meant to assume they're running as fast as possible, but in other contexts, it probably would be. 本身. This is kind of like per se in English. 本身. 这个问题本身就具有一定的复杂性. Yeah, the problem itself has some complications. Yeah, so that's very like non-concrete. 本土. It's a local. 本土. 该品牌坚持使用本土原材料. So the local raw materials. So this product uses the local raw materials. B, meaning to shut or close or seal, used in a variety of words. 会议期间，请将手机调成静音或关闭. So put it on silent or shut it off entirely. Yeah, 关闭 shut off. 关闭电脑, 关闭 what else can you 关闭? 关闭引擎, turn off the engine. You also got 闭嘴. Yeah, well, 闭嘴, shut your mouth. All right, so this is B. This is also B, same pronunciation. B. This is to avoid. 躲避, 避开, 避免. 司机及时避开了路中央的障碍物. So you avoid obstacles. 中央, 路中央. So the driver avoided in time obstacles in the middle of the road. Yeah. B. This B means to compel or force someone. So you might force someone to like drink alcohol or something like that. 过度逼迫只会引起对方的反感. Yeah, so if you excessively try to force someone to do something, they will like react negatively to it. So you shouldn't do it. 编 usually 编故事. 编 you can also compile. 编 like you make up a story or you compile a book or you write codes. 编代码 write code. 他把零散的材料重新编成了一份报告. Okay, so he took scattered 材料 materials. This is not physical materials, but written materials, and compiled them into a report, a completely new report. 遍地, this is in all places or something like that. 春天一到，山坡上野花遍地. So wildflowers are all over the place, all over the 山坡 hills. 编辑, one, it means editor and to edit, but to edit in the sense of what an editor does. not as in 修改 to edit a document. Yeah. Sometimes the words for occupations are also the noun, like yeah. Anyway, like this one. 这篇文章已经有专业编辑审，oh, maybe this is for 审效果。No, it is 教。Yeah, it's 学校的校， but here it is 教。Yeah, sometimes I get this one wrong. 神教. All right, so 专业 like professional editor proofreading, professional editorial proofreading. 便捷, so this is like nimble, but it also can mean convenient sometimes. 移动支付让日常消费变得更加便捷. Here it means convenient, right? Convenient, fast. Oh, maybe it doesn't mean nimble, 便捷. Okay, maybe it doesn't mean nimble. Shall we have a look? Oops, let's go to 有道. 便捷. So the 便 will be 方便的便, right? All right, no, I don't think it means nimble. I think I said the wrong thing. All right. Erase that from my memory. 编写. This is also to compile. We saw a 编 up here. 编写 is to compile, but it's like a 2-character version of it, and it involves writing. 说明书由技术人员负责编写. So 由谁负责? So someone is responsible for something. In this case, this person, 技术人员, technological employees, 技术人员负责编写. So they're responsible for compiling 说明书, instruction booklet. 变质, 变质 here would mean to go off. Whenever I think of something going off, I think of milk. 食品一旦变质就不宜再食用. Yeah, so when food has gone off, don't eat it. 比方, yeah, usually it's like 打个比方说. This is like to draw an analogy. Yeah, there's multiple other ways of saying it as well, though. 这种情况在小城市更为常见. Oh, so here it's more like, for example, 比方. For example, for instance. Yeah, usually it's 打个比方. 打个比方. 打个比, oh, so 打个比方说打个比方. Sorry, what? There is analogy, but 比方说. So if you stick the 说 there, it's more like an example than an analogy. I'm not sure. Anyway, 兵 meaning soldier. 士兵 is the usual word. 长期服役. 服役, is that right? Yeah, 服役. 长期服役. So long-term in service, 老兵. Like the Lao here implies like veteran, knows a lot about soldiering. 经验十分丰富. 十分丰富. Yeah, all right. So 老兵. Where else do you see 兵? I'm not sure. 兵. 士兵. It's usually 士兵, right? 病毒 virus. 这种病毒具有较强的感染性. Has a relatively strong transmissibility or something like that. 必修. This is elective in the sense of you can choose to do this class, but you don't have to. 这门课程是所有新生的必修课. Elective, right? Oh no! Then what is I got it backwards. It's a 必修课. Okay, so what is elective? class. 选修 there's all right, I made a mistake. Okay, so 必修 is compulsory. 必修科你必须参加，你必须上课，否则你就 I don't know 被开除了。必修 OK 选修课你不必须报名。All right, 必修。All right, let's continue. We're doing all right. We'll just do 30 at a time. All right. 1 second. It's a bit cold. Yeah, change of seasons always catches me off guard a little bit. 比重. 比重 is like proportionality or something like this. How much weight you attach to something. Usually in a figurative sense. I think it has a meaning in physics as well. 服务业在国民经济中的比重逐年上升. Yeah, so the proportional weight of the service industry in 国民经济中 citizens economy? I don't know. What is that? National economy. Oh, okay. It's increasing year by year. Yeah. It also has a physics meaning, which I don't really know off the top of my head, honestly. 播 right? 播放的播 Yeah, 播放播节目将在晚间黄金时段播出 Yeah, so this 播出 is to broadcast. You can also 播种 to sow seeds, right? 播种 So they're the two meanings. Seeds and broadcast. 播发信息 maybe. 博览会 this is an exhibition. 这次博览会吸引了来自多个国家的参展商 So this is kind of like exhibitioner. What are you? I don't know, the people who want to put things on display. What do you call them? I don't know what it's called in English. 薄弱 Weak, usually you talk about someone's morale being weak. 基层医疗资源相对薄弱 So like basic medical resources are a bit weak. That's a bit abstract, right? So we're not describing people as 薄弱. You might describe them as 脆弱 frail, or 软弱 soft. 软弱 is like you should be strong but you're soft. Stop being so weak. 播种 here's 播种 春耕时节农民开始下地播种 Yeah, 播种 to sow seeds. 脖子 the neck. 他长时间低头看手机脖子有点酸痛 Not a problem. 布 this would probably be cloth. 桌子铺着一块干净的白布 Put a white clean cloth on the table. 补 to remedy. Usually you make up for a problem or something that's missing, something that's lacking, etc. etc. 身体不适时应适当补充水分和营养 So 补充 is to supplement your water and nutrition because you feel a bit weird. 补 So 你被捕了 you're captured, you're seized. 逮捕 right? 警方迅速展开行动成功捕获嫌疑人 So the police got the suspect. 不耐烦 So this is impatient 不耐烦反复解释后他的语气渐渐显得不耐烦 Yeah. It emphasizes this person's getting annoyed, not just that they're going to give up, but they're getting annoyed, right? Yeah, there's also 耐心 is patient. 不耐心 is an impatient person, describes their general personality. Whereas this one is like there's a concrete thing happening and this person's getting impatient and annoyed at that specific thing. That's my understanding. To lose patience. Yeah. 不安. Yeah, so this is the opposite of 安心 or 安逸, at ease. So 不安, 我觉得很不安. I feel ill at ease or something in that ballpark. 面对未知的结果, 他心里始终有些不安. Yeah, so the upcoming or the unknown results, she feels a bit ill at ease. 不曾, this is something like from time to time, right? 他不曾想过事情会发展到这一步. No. All right, this is a new one for me. 不曾 hasn't ever. All right, let's put it in here. I feel like I have encountered it before. 不曾就是没有曾经 right? 不曾她还不曾跟丈夫一起度过一个圣诞节. That's what it says. 她不曾也不曾有过舒适的生活. She's like she's never experienced a cozy life. All right, let's keep going. 补偿. This would be involve payment, right? 偿赔偿的偿 to repay 补偿. Maybe if you broke something, you would 补偿 or no, it's more 赔偿. I'm not sure. 公司将对受影响的员工做出合理补偿. Reasonable compensation. I don't know the difference. 赔偿. Maybe 赔偿 is specifically about money, whereas 补偿 is more general and referencing arbitrary ways of remedying a situation. But probably most of the time it's money. Okay, 无法补偿的. Yeah, maybe it's very, very similar. Okay, 不成. Yeah, there's a few usages 不成 to not become 不成样子. I don't know. 如果计划不成, so this is the plan does not come to fruition. 就需要重新调整方向, right? Won't do. Yeah, actually, I've encountered this one. That one's a little tricky, isn't it? 不得. This is to be forced to, right? 不得, no. No, this is you're not allowed to, sorry. 不得. Yeah. It's very formal, used in signage, like things like that, right? 在紧急情况下, 不得擅自离港. 离港, gang. Which one is it? Gang, third time. Yeah, you're not allowed to. 部队. So it's going to be some sort of group of people. Presumably it's like troops or something. Or some sort of professional group of people. 救援部队第一时间赶赴灾区. So these are the people who are rescuing. Unit. Okay, so it can be army, but might not be. 不顾, to not care about in the sense of like snub or it's like, yeah, I don't care. Usually it's 不顾一切. 他不顾个人安危冲进了火场. All right, so this person didn't care about his own safety and went into the fire, presumably to save someone. 不见. 不见. No, I don't know what this is. Oh, yeah, I do know what this is. I have studied this now that I've seen it. 看到这一幕，大家不禁笑了起来。This is like couldn't help but laugh. 不禁 yeah. Oh, 不禁 Ah, okay. 不禁 first tone. 不禁补课 to make up for a class. Maybe you were sick. 为了跟上进度，他周末去学校补课。补料 补料 is Jesus kind of a connective means something is unexpected. 他经济准备却不料对方临时取消了行程。Okay, yeah. So here it's you just kind of stick it there, and it's like it affects the whole sentence. It emphasizes it's unexpected. 不是 So this is just unwell, right? 长途飞行后，很多人会感到身体不适。You feel unwell after long travel. I think that's pretty normal. Some of the flights are like 12 hours or something. 不时 So this is from time to time then. 会议过程中，不时有人提出新的问题。From time to time. Sporadically, infrequently, occasionally, something like that. 补贴 subsidy or to subsidize. 政府对新能源项目给予一定补贴 So the government is subsidizing new energy. 部位医生仔细检查了受伤的部位。受伤的部位 Oh, 部位 is a part of a body. It's like a position, but it's a position of your body. So the part of the body that has been injured, and the doctor's looking at. 补习 meaning to hold on, let me think. 补习 复习 which one's 补习? It's to make up for some lack of knowledge or 补习 right? 高三学生常在假期参加补习班 cram school private tutor. All right. Oh, so it's extra lessons. All right. 不许抽烟 something like that, right? 考场内不许使用电子设备 Fair enough. You're not allowed to use electronic equipment during the exam. Again, it's 不许 is a bit formal, but when someone's running away from you, you can say 不许动 You're not allowed to move. As if that's going to stop them. But yeah, 不易 不易 is not easy, right? 这种药物不宜长期服用 It's not easy to take this medicine for a long period of time, right? Oh, not suitable. Inadvisable. All right, it's not exactly what I was thinking. 不宜 So this is without end. It's often added as like a suffix after a lot of I don't know, things that continue on for a long time. 听完他的讲述，大家感慨不已。So this is like very emotional or something. Endlessly, incessantly, 感慨。Deeply moved, 不已。Yeah. 布置 This is the layout such as on a web page. 老师提前布置了假期作业。假期作业。So here this is not the layout of a web page, 布置. This is a verb meaning to organize or arrange or maybe set up. 布置 is also a noun, right? Yeah, arrangement, also a noun. Anyway, so here it's kind of like organized, arranged. 布置 So there's three of them, right? Is there three of them? 布置 Oh, there's 不光不进 Yeah, there's two 布置 不止, 不止. The other one is 不止. This one. 不止. I don't know the difference. Maybe they're the same. 不止, 不止. And 不光, 不仅. Yeah. 问题的影响不止体现在经济层面。Okay, so the problem's influence does not only appear in the economy, etc., etc. Let's continue. I think this is not bad. So 90 to 120. Right. 不至于. So 至于, actually 至于 is also a word. Another one. So 至于 normally means as for. So if you want to change the topic onto another thing that's relevant, you're just like 至于 blah blah blah, as for blah blah blah, and then you change that topic. But there's also 至于 to the extent that, and this is 不至于, so not to the extent that, 不至于. 只要及时处理情况还不至于失控. Yeah, so if you only need to do timely management of, I don't know, some abstract issue, whatever ChatGPT has in mind, the situation would not get out of control, right? 不至于. Unlikely to go so far as to. All right. 步骤. 步骤 literally means step, but it means step in the sense of a step in a sequence of steps in a process, or following instructions or something like that. 操作前请严格按照步骤进行。步骤 sorry, I mispronounced that. 步骤 操作前请严格按照步骤进行. So you follow the steps. So you proceed following the steps strictly, right? There's some procedure. 才 Yeah, so 才 literally means to trample something, to tread on something. Usually people talk about walking on the grass, you might use this. But it also can be more figurative as well. 他不小心踩到了地上的水洼. What is 水洼? Is that a puddle? Ah. Why don't I not know this word? 水洼. I say 水坑. So there's 水洼 as well. I think I want to know that word. So, okay, he 不小心. It's kind of like not paying full attention, bit inadvertently. Here it just means stepped or stood in a puddle, stepped in a puddle. 猜测, verb and noun, to speculate or to guess, or speculation / guess. 目前的结论仍然只是猜测. The current conclusion is still just a guess. I don't know. You get the idea. 财产, 财产. Oh, this is assets. So you have different assets like your house, your car, whatever. 个人财产依法受到保护. So personal assets, personal belongings are protected by law. 财富 wealth. 健康往往被认为是最宝贵的财富. Yeah, health is the best form of wealth. 采购 means to purchase, but it's often a longer term form of purchase, such as purchasing for companies or something like this. It's not usually used for everyday shopping. 公司计划集中采购一批办公设备. Yeah, so they're purchasing office supplies. 彩虹 rainbow. 雨后天空中出现了一道彩虹. Wow, is that the measure word for rainbow? I did not know that. 才华 is talent. You talk about like, I don't know, national talent or that sort of thing. Maybe you're seeking talent for your play or movie or something like this, I guess. 他的写作方面展现出过人的才华。Okay, so you can see in her writing that she has talent. 采集，采集 is to collect. Usually you collect data. 采集数据。科研人员正在采集现场数据。Yeah, 采集数据. You collect data or information. Or there's also 收集. 收集 to collect. You can collect 邮票, collect stamps. Which one is it for samples? Collect samples. Is it 收集样本? I don't remember. Collect samples. Oh, that's also 采集. 采集样品. Oh, this is samples in the sense of sample products. 收集样例. Oh, so maybe both. 采集样本. All right. 采纳. This is to adopt. I think we're not at the implementation stage. Also 采取. I think 采取 and 采纳 are pretty much the same. 合理的建议往往更容易被采纳. Yeah, accepted, adopted. Well, I don't think it's implemented yet. 才能. Okay. So first of all, it's used in this grammatical pattern. 只有 X 才能 Y. 只有不断学习. My pronunciation went wild there. 只有不断学习才能适应变化. So if you constantly study, you can easily adapt to change. 才能 is also a word, though, not necessarily in this grammar pattern, meaning like capability or something in that ballpark. Capacity. Ability. 彩票. 彩票 is lottery. It refers to lottery, the system, and also refers to like an actual lottery ticket. So it has 票 at the end, right? So yeah, 一张彩票, right? But also 彩票 meaning lottery. So there's lottery and lotto ticket, right? 他偶尔买一张彩票. So here ChatGPT is using it as a physical ticket. 全当娱乐. What's that? Treat as if it were. I've never encountered that one before. 财务. 财务 is finance department, perhaps of a company or a government. Hold on. There's this 财务 as well. No, this one is this one, what I just said. 财务报表需要定期审查. So this is finance report, such as a company. 报表. 财务, yeah. This 财务 is not the same. This 财务 is like financial objects, right? Something of monetary value. Not 100% sure. 外出时请妥善保管随身财物. Okay, so the valuables you carry with you, belongings. Yeah. All right. 材质. So this is quality, something in that point. Quality of materials. 这件外套的材质柔软且耐磨. Wow. All right. What else can I say? It's the coat's made from soft and durable materials. 仓库. 仓库 is kind of like granary, but it's also used for more abstract things, right? No, actually, no. It is for physical things. So like storage, such as granary. 货物暂时存放在仓库里. So whatever products they have, they're putting it in storage for a bit. 残疾. 残疾 is like a verb that means to be handicapped or something like this. Yeah, so you often talk about 残疾人. 公共场所应为残疾人士提供便利。Right, so provide convenience for disabled people. 残疾 to be disabled, it's kind of functioning as a verb, isn't it? I don't know. But you only put it before ren, right? 残疾人。参展 this is just like to attend an exhibition, right? 参加展览。多家初创企业将首次参展 to exhibit, take part. Oh, okay, so it's not to attend, but it's to put on an exhibition at an exhibition. Yeah, 草原 is like a draft. I think that's a draft, like document or something. 夏季的草原 Oh, blah, blah. I retract that. 一片葱绿 Oh, that's embarrassing. No, 草 can sometimes mean a draft, but here 草原 is grasslands, such as in Inner Mongolia. 草原 Yeah. Sorry, sometimes I get it wrong. Huh. So this refers to the side of something. 左侧、右侧、东侧、西侧等等。他从侧面悄悄离开了会场。侧面 here is from the side, so maybe like a side exit or something. Side door. 策划 this is like a plan / strategy, something like this. 整个活动由专业团队负责策划。So okay, so we talked about 由谁负责 So who's in charge? Okay, 专业团队 some professional team is in charge of planning? I don't know. Carrying out the entire activity. 测量 meaning to measure, such as in a scientific experiment. 施工前需要精确测量尺寸 So measure the size of, I don't know, something before doing work. 策略 Oh, this is strategy as opposed to tactics. 策略 generally overall strategy such as during a war or something like this. 企业必须及时调整市场策略 So this is like market strategy. 层次 So this is like a level in the sense of your writing has many different levels to it, or a joke might have different levels to it. 文章结构清晰层次分明 So here you can differentiate clearly the different levels to this article. 层面 So this is also levels. 层面 I don't know the difference. 这个问题需要从多个层面来分析。This is kind of like 方面 right? Yeah, very similar to 方面 right? I don't know the difference. Cha, is it fourth tone or first tone? Cha, I mean, there's fork, but it's also like 交叉. It can mean something fork-shaped. Yeah. Cha, first tone. First tone. 这个 No. 他用叉子把水果送入口中 Alright. Just picked up the fruit with the fork. 拆除 to tear down and remove. 老旧建筑已被依法拆除 Yeah, so this character you can see on buildings, on old decrepit buildings in China. I presume it just means they're going to remove them in some way. 产出 So the 出 here means to produce, right? The channel, so it means produce. Yeah, so produce in some way. Why is my... Alright, 产出 So what could you produce? You might produce, I don't know, some sort of goods. Does it... It also applies to birth as well, right? I think so. We'll look at that in a second. 技术升级显著提高了产出效率 So to produce here. Produce breast milk. Yeah, so abstract and also non-abstract. Or is it more abstract and I was wrong? 投入, 产出. Oh, it's the opposite of 投入. Oh, okay. So input, output and what you get out. So there's not many examples. 产出科学知识. What is produced here? Vaccine. Oh, this is a concrete object, right? 这种疫苗是用非常规的技术. It's not 非常规, it is 非常规. So non-conventional. 技术. 生产. No, that's different. 生产 is the word here. 资产. Yeah, that's a problem. This isn't working, is it? They're all giving 生产. 产出. But it looks like graduates, breast milk, toxic waste, creative ideas. So it's a bit more abstract than I was thinking. 产地. So you see this on products. Here's my bottle of water. It'll say 产地 where it's produced. Wow, that's... all right, I don't care. 这种茶叶的主要产地在南方山区. Yeah, so they're where it's produced. All right, I need to rest for a second. Right, where were we? I need to get more of these. So 120, 150. Thanks. Chang, this refers to your intestine. Right. So, sorry, let me just over here. 长期饮食不规律容易影响肠道健康. Yeah, so your intestinal tract health. Oh, 肠 is first tone. Oh, you've also got 香肠. You know 香肠 sausage. 香肠 sausage. They use the word intestine in the word sausage. All right. 场次. Oh, is this a unit of measurement? I don't know this word. 演出当天一共安排了3场次. This is like something like number of times appearing on stage. Number of showings of a movie. It's kind of like a measure word, right? So there's a few measure words. Do you know the measure word 人次? Person time. Yeah, I don't think we have this measure word, this unit of measurement in English. But so like if you have a website and you track the visitors, you increase the counter whenever you get a visitor. But there may be duplicate visitors. Maybe someone visited your website 100 times. And you can't say 100 different people visited, but you would say, use this one for 人次. So when I saw 场次, I thought, oh, that looks similar. 场次, sessions, screenings. This is a new word for me. 场次. 星期六场次的 what? 中间? What is this? Does it have a meaning I don't know? 他们踢的足球赛有些场次令人惊叹，看起来赏心悦目。I don't know this word. All right, one second. I'm going to make a note. Yeah, I just put a note in my thing. Where are we? 场次. I don't know this word. 场地. It's probably just where something takes place. 比赛场地已经提前布置完毕. Yeah, so it's just where something takes place, right? A place or sport. Yeah. 长短. So there's a few words like this that are made up from two opposite adjectives. 大小 is probably the most obvious one. Yeah, meaning size. There's a few others like this. I don't tend to use them very often. 长短, length. So long, short is length. 这篇文章的长短安排上比较合理。The length of its arrangement? I don't know. 场馆. This is some sort of facility? I'm not sure. I don't know this word either. 大型体育赛事通常在专业场馆举行. It's probably just 场 and 馆 stuck together as another noun. Sporting venue. Arena. Okay, arena. Yeah, I don't think that's important. That's not going to cost me anything. I knew it was a noun and from context I could infer what it meant. 常规. Yeah, we just saw this a moment ago, right? 非常规. 常规 is conventional. 非常规 unconventional. 体检属于常规健康管理项目. So 体检 in China, you have a health tech checkup. I suppose in many countries you do. But it's called 体检 here. 常规 conventional health management item. Yeah, routine. So routine medical procedure. Code of conduct convention. Yeah, routine is 例行. This one. I would use that one for routine medical procedures. 例行. Anyway. 场合. This is like situation in the sense of you need to find a suitable situation to use this word in. Usually distinguish like formal, informal, social versus work versus different situations. You have different, I don't know, different ways of behaving. 在正式场合应注意言行举止. Yeah, so this is in formal situations, you need to watch your words, behavior, bearing, blah, blah, blah. 厂家, this is like a factory owner or something in that ballpark, right? Oh, manufacturer. 设备由国内知名厂家生产. So 由谁做什么? 由national famous or well-known manufacturer produced. So this equipment is produced by a well-known like national domestic manufacturer. 场景. 电影中多个场景给人留下深刻印象. Yeah, 场景. This is a scene in the movie, not a big deal. 场面, this is also a scene, but this is a scene like the scene of a crime or something like that. 突发情况一度让场面有些混乱. Yeah, so for a time caused the chaotic scene. 常年, this is all year round. Oh, it's also used for like evergreen trees, right? 这家书店常年对外开放. So it's open all year round. But this is also evergreen, right? How do you say evergreen? Oh, 常绿. Oh, okay, not what I was thinking. So this is just all year round. Okay. Wait. Oh, I did those in the wrong order, did I? Okay. 长寿. Yeah, this is just long life. You can say it as a good wish. 保持良好心态有助于长寿. Alright, so maintaining a positive, healthy maintaining good mental health or a good mental state is good for your longevity. 畅通. 畅通 is like unblocked. It's such as a pipe. something in that ballpark. 道路施工结束后，交通逐渐畅通。Yeah, so the traffic flowed more easily, gradually flowed more and more easily after the roadworks. 常温 is room temperature, such as in chemistry. 这种药品应该常温下保存. So these medicines you store at room temperature. 畅销 is bestseller, such as best-selling book or novel. 这本书上市后迅速成为畅销书。抄 This is to copy down. It could be a good thing or a bad thing. I don't know. 抄下来 to copy down. 他试图在考试中抄答案，被当场发现。Oh, yeah. So he tried to cheat in the exam, but usually it's not that big a deal to make a copy, right? Yeah. 朝代 dynasty. 中国历史上经历了多个朝代更替。Yeah, it's not a hard one. 炒股 to speculate on stocks. 盲目炒股往往风险很高。So to blindly, well, there you go. Speculate on stocks is high risk. 吵架 to argue. 他们因为一点小事就吵架了。Yeah, arguing over small things. 潮流. So this one pertains to tides. This one pertains to flow. But it usually refers to the trends of things changing gradually over time. I'm not sure if it can actually refer to water anymore. 这种设计顺应了时代潮流。Yeah, this is the flow of the times. Yeah. So for tide, you're better off using 潮汐. 潮汐. This one is better for tide because it can't be as easily mistaken. 潮湿, damp, wet, humid, something like that. 连续降雨使空气变得潮湿。Yeah, moist. That's a good one. 嘲笑 to laugh at, to jeer at, to ridicule. 他并没有嘲笑对方的失误。He definitely did not ridicule his counterpart's mistakes. 超越 to surpass. This can also mean overtake, such as in like a car overtakes another one. 通过努力，他逐渐超越了自己。She surpassed herself, right? Maybe is it overtake as well? Yeah, here. Sure, I'll just put this. Yeah, you can pass over cars using this one. But you can also say 超车, which is more succinct. 超车 to overtake a car. Yeah, so maybe this is missing to overtake. Yeah. 查询 to consult and inquire, usually information, or maybe you inquire at a help desk or something like that. 相关信息可在官网上查询. Yeah. So you're consulting, in this case, the official website. 差异 disparity, error, difference. Like you've got two measurements, there's a difference, or a theory and practice, there's 差异 disparity. 不同地区之间存在明显差异. So this is different. So this is, you've got two different regions, maybe a polar region and an equatorial region, and there's some obvious differences. 差異. 插座, this is an outlet. So you've got 插头. 插头 is, I don't have one on hand, but 插头 is the head that you plug into the 插座. You 把插头 插进插座 right? And also in a book you have 插图, you have illustrations in a book. Yeah. You can also, yeah, 插进插入. You can get it like a stick and stick it in something. I don't know. 把筷子插进沙子里 or something like that. I don't know. 请确认插头是否插在插座上. Oh, ChatGPT is reading my mind here. Like, yeah, please verify that the 插头is like you've got a cord and the head of the cord is 插头. So you insert that into the socket. So verify whether or not it's 插在. So I say 插入 or 插进. 插在 is what ChatGPT used. So in the socket. 撤回, this is to retract or maybe to renege. 撤 is to like retreat, go back, 回. So let's see. 他在最后一刻撤回了申请. Okay, so retracting or rescinding the application. Yeah, one of those. 趁 often you say 趁早趁机会趁年轻, something like this. You take advantage of some sort of favorable condition. So 趁 pla, so you take advantage of something to do something else. So here 趁天气晴好, 把衣服晒一晒. So take advantage of the warm weather, bright and sunny weather, and dry your clothes in the sun. 成, wow, there's like 20 different meanings for 成. 经过多次尝试, 计划终于成了. Okay, so this is like to come to fruition. I don't think I need to go through all those. Let's keep going. Let's go to 180. Right. Yeah, this is one of the advantages of AI over a human teacher. I can like, here are 30, give me 30 words, knock yourself out. And it takes about 5 seconds. 节假期, what are we doing? 乘. So this 乘 meaning to take. 乘船, 乘飞机, 乘坐. 节假日期间, 乘火车, 出行, 需提前订约, 订票. Okay, so to take a train, you need to 订票, book a ticket in advance, in this case. There's 2 meanings here. I guess this is 成, but ChatGPT is giving me 胜. Yeah, okay. 开幕式上, 气氛十分, 盛大. Yeah, because this is C, this should be C. 盛. So the 盛 here as a verb meaning to ladle, right? This one, to ladle. It's got a few others. Yeah, but this is 盛大, 4th tone, starting with S, different pronunciation. This is like grand, yeah, like a grand ceremony or something, whatever. 称, 1st tone, referring to physically supporting something such as a roof, usually used in 支撑. You can also use 撑 to punt a boat. You know that kind of 撑船. 撑船. This one. To punt, yeah. You push the boat using this one. Like in certain countries, there's no sail, there's no motor. You use the boat in shallow water and push it against the ground. 撑, yeah, sometimes you say 支撑, meaning figuratively to support like emotions or something like that, but it's more literal than figurative. 连续加班让他有些撑不住了. 撑不住. So this is could not prop themselves up. I think this is also 撑. right? I'm not sure. Chung, prop up. Yeah, there's a few. So what do you reckon that means? 撑不住. 撑不住. Can't carry on. 支撑不住. Yeah, it's usually this one, right? This one. That one might be, no, 树枝撑不住重量. Oh, cannot prop up that weight. So some weight is, no. Huh. I just realized the measure word for 树枝 is 根, right? 树枝 is branch. So the measure word for branch, a long skinny object, is 根, which makes sense. But then you realize that 根 means root. So that root of branch. I was like, all right. A bit funny. Yeah, usually it's 支撑. This is not a word. This is 树枝, 撑不住. All right. So cannot support. So I feel like he's having a mental breakdown from excessive working overtime. 承办. So 承办 is so to take on the responsibility of 办 meaning to usually to run a business or something like that, right? 本次会议由当地高校承办. So the local school / university is taking on the responsibility for the this conference. 承办, undertaking. Okay. 惩罚, yeah, to punish. Usually it's a fine or something like this. 违法行为, 必然会受到惩罚. So this is kind of functioning as a noun, right? So noun and verb. So 罚 can be a verb by itself, right? 罚错了人, so the wrong person was punished. So 惩罚 is a 2-character version of it. All right. 称号. So it's what it's called, but it will refer to something like, I don't know, the king of rock and roll is what you call Elvis Presley, right? That kind of 称号. Not quite a title, an informal title. I think you might also call 称号, like a spaceship might have a name, something like that. 他获得了优秀员工的称号. 优秀, outstanding worker. So term of address. So could you call 称号? 世纪冠军的称号. Oh, maybe it's not exactly what I was thinking. So 称号, the people's hero. It seems most of the time it's an informal nickname of some kind. All right. 称呼, yeah, so verb noun. 我怎么称呼您? What should I call you? It's a bit more formal than say 你叫什么名字? Yeah, so yeah, I remember asking my landlord 我怎么称呼您? Something like that. Maybe a bit formal. In hindsight, it wasn't really necessary, but I was flexing. Also a noun. 你有什么称呼? So what? Yeah. So form of address. A bit formal, but you know, like if you're at a doctor, you might use this or something like this. You don't want to say 你叫什么名字? 在正式邮件中，应注意称呼的得体。Yeah, so 得体 is dignified. So the dignified way of calling people or addressing people in the post, formal postage. 成交. So 成交, you can use this as a full sentence in itself, actually. So maybe someone goes up to you and proposes, I will give you 100 yuan for your old phone. And you can say 成交, and which means, okay, we have a deal. Yeah, 成交, to have a deal, to come to a deal. 双方经过多轮谈判，最终达成成交。 Is that a common collocation with a repetitive 成? 达成成招? Yeah, I do not think it is. 达成交易 is a better collocation. But anyway, I don't think that's the best example. 承诺 kind of a promise. Verb noun, to promise, promise. But surprisingly, really surprising for me, it was used in formal occasions at times. So 承诺, so it's a bit weird. 企业应兑现对消费者做出的承诺. Yeah. Bit formal, isn't it? Promises to customers. I guess you would say that in English. 成千上万. This is a 成语, meaning in large numbers. Yeah, you don't have to take these too literally, but you would want the numbers to be in that kind of ballpark. 企业应对whoops. 成千上万的游客慕名而来. What is 慕名而来? 慕名而来. To come to a place on account of its reputation. Okay, I do not know this word. This is a 成语. First time I've encountered this 成语. But like tens of thousands of travelers 慕名而来 come here on account of the place's reputation. 呈现. This is like to emerge. So this to emerge is like you're just doing your thing and something emerges in front of you, right? Like 呈现. Or maybe you're driving along and then the Statue of Liberty is just over there or something. Oh, right. Something in that ballpark. Yeah. There's other things like 发现, which is much more active. So you discover something, which means you put effort into finding it. Whereas 呈现 is like, oh, you're just doing your thing and suddenly, whoa, where'd that come from? 数据显示市场正在呈现回暖趋势. Okay, so from the data exhibits or shows, the market is exhibiting this kind of tendency. This one, present a certain appearance. Yeah, 回暖. This is like a rewarming. So presumably the market cooled down, but it is rewarming again. Yeah, all right. 成效. 成效 is to take effect, usually for medicine or like a policy. 新措施已经开始显现成效. So the new procedure 显现成效 is having obvious effect. It's already having obvious effect. 诚信 this refers to hold on. There's a few of these. 诚信 this refers to something like honesty. Somewhere between honesty and reliability, truthfulness, somewhere in that ballpark. I don't think it's one-to-one with English. 诚信是企业立足市场的根本. Yeah, trustworthiness. That's a good translation, I think. Yeah. So you're honest, and people can put trust into you. 成语, okay, this is Chinese idioms are called 成语. This translates to 成语 in English. 恰当使用成语能增强表达效果. 人山人海, right? 人山人海. 城建 cities and towns, 城镇基础设施不断完善. No problem. 称作 to be called, yeah. 这种现象称作 blah blah blah. This phenomenon is called such and such. Let's see what we got. Oh wow. 这种现象通常被称作 usually it's 被称为信息过载 information overload. 称作 probably very similar. 沉重 is weighty / heavy. 得知消息后，他的心情变得十分沉重。So this is the mood has become gloomy or heavy and so on. Maybe this is very distressing news. 沉重, but it also refers to like a weighty decision. 沉重, I think it can refer to physical weight as well. 沉重的负担, heavy burden. 沉重的打击, a heavy blow. Yeah. 撤销,撤销, this is to retract, such as you maybe retract a product from the market, retract a paper from publication. 撤销, something like that, right? 相关部门已决定撤销该决定. So retracting a decision. Repeal, revoke. Undo. Oh yeah, 撤销 is on the computer. It's undo. Control Z. 取. This is I have to think. It's in Chinese inch or foot, I forget. 这块布长3尺左右. So it's probably feet, right? Chinese foot. Oh, 尺, I should say 尺, Chinese foot. In the sense of it's a Chinese unit of measurement comparable to a foot, the unit of measurement. It is not at the foot of a Chinese person. 尺寸, this is like尺寸. This is not what you think it is. Yeah, it's like decorum or something in that ballpark. 购买前请确认产品尺寸是否合适. Well, it's measurements. Oh, okay, so there's a second meaning. That's what I was thinking. So it can mean measurements. Okay. 持久. 持久 is like sustained, indefinite, long term. You often talk about a sustained impact, such as on the economy or on the environment. 良好的习惯需要长期持久的支持. So long-term sustained support. 持有. So this 持, so normally you 持有什么样的态度 or something like this. So you have some kind of attitude or something in this ballpark. 投资者要谨慎持有高风险资产. To hold. Oh yeah, 持有什么样的护照? Yeah, 意见. I don't know this usage. I don't know the one ChatGPT is giving me. Maybe it's not a great choice. Yeah, 持有股份, to hold these stocks. Okay. In 持有大麻, the possession of cannabis. 持有坚定的 blah 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 的观点. Okay, 持有什么样的观点? 对吗? 持有护照. Yeah. 持有执照, some license. All right. 冲. Okay, so one meaning is 冲 to rush into somewhere. You use this also for making like tea or coffee or something. 冲咖啡. Maybe you would 沏茶. 冲咖啡. 冲, it's also using 冲突. Oh, 冲 is also used for rinse, like use water to rinse things, like high-powered rinsing or something like this. 他是冲动. Oh, this is impulsive. He was impulsive for a while. 做出了错误决定. No, not in a while. In a moment of impulsiveness. But there's multiple other meanings. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, there's this one as well. Oh yeah, flush the toilet. 冲马桶. 崇拜. 崇拜 is to worship, but it's used in the non-literal sense, like you worship Justin Bieber or something like that. 崇拜. 不少年轻人对这位科学家十分崇拜。So they worship this scientist. It doesn't mean they literally worship the scientist. Okay, 冲动. Oh, we just saw that up here. This is impulsive. 情绪失控往往源于一时冲动 a moment of impulsiveness. 冲击. So this is, the G is to attack. So 冲, it's like a rush attack. 外部环境变化对企业造成冲击。Changes in the external environment are attacking enterprise? I'm not sure. Oh, maybe it's like clash. It's very non-literal, isn't it? It does mean attack, but here it's impacting. Yeah. 重建. So this is rebuild, is it? 灾后重建工作正在有序推进. Yeah, all right. Not a big deal. 充实. So this is substantial in the sense of substantial evidence or meaningful or something like that. 合理安排时间能让生活更加充实. Oh, yeah, you can 充实你的生活. This functions as a verb, 充实生活. So you enrich your life, which means to make your life more meaningful. 让生活更加充实. So this is an adjective and a verb. Yeah, so make your life more meaningful. Yeah. So rich, maybe. Substantial, enrich, substantiate. 冲突. 冲突 is sort of a clash, usually an argument, something in that ballpark. 双方在核心问题上存在明显冲突. So the two parties have obvious conflicts on core problems. 仇. This is 发愁的愁. You worry about something. 房间上涨让他愁了好一阵子. Yeah, so he worried for quite a while about increases in property prices. Running out of voice. Should I'll have a minute rest and then we'll keep going. All right, where were we? What have I done? I don't know what I've done. So 210, right? Right, 筹备. 筹备 is a form of preparation, but it's usually long-term, involving planning as well as like doing the actual preparation work. All right, 筹备. 大会的各项筹备工作正在紧张进行中. Proceeding tensely? All right. So, yeah, so 筹备, like usually 筹备for like a wedding or something like this, a ceremony, a graduation ceremony, birthday party. 抽奖. Yeah, so this is, so to choose a winner or something like this, such as in a lottery or something like this. 活动现场将随机抽奖，赠送纪念品. All right, so they're just choosing someone at random to give the 纪念品 to. 抽象, abstract. Abstract concepts, 抽象概念, as opposed to 字面, literal. 这个概念过于抽象，不容易理解. Too abstract, too hard to understand. 除, there's like 20 different meanings for this, but like 除了这个以外还有那个. Other than this, it's often used as a verb suffix or verb complement to mean 删除. This is a thing to like get rid of something as a result. 除外. So often 除外 is other for I don't know. It's a nice one to know this word 除外, because when you're speaking, you forget all the grammar points you want to make. So at the start of the sentence, you want to say certain grammar, but you forget. You don't realize that at the end of the sentence, you'll need to have said at the start of the sentence something. So 除外. 除外 is a good one because you can stick it right at the end of the sentence. So you say what you want and then go 除外. And it's a good way of, going, oh yeah, I forgot about this. 他们被禁止飞行任何航班，运送人除外. Yeah, so they're forbidden from any flights to transport people except for, 禁止飞行任何航班. So they're not allowed any flights except for transporting people. Yeah, but it's a good way because of the, if you're doing writing, you would say 除了 blah 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 以外，他们 blah blah blah. But often when you're speaking, you'll say this and you go, oh wait, there's an exception. And you go blah 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 除外. That's a really good word, a really useful word to learn. All right. Anyway, what did ChatGPT give us for 除? Where are we here? 除特殊情况外. Yeah, so this is 除了 blah blah 之外. It's just an abbreviated version of it. 会议按时举行. All right. 串, or is it trung? Is it chuan or trung? Chuan, it is chuan. A measure word for things that are kind of, I don't know, attached to a straight object. 一串钥匙, 一串葡萄, 一串烧烤, right? 他把零散的资料串成了一条清晰的线索. 线索 is like a clue, right? What? Thread. Oh yeah, that's that one too. So here it's emphasizing there's like a sequence, like the elements on a skewer. Yeah. Here it's functioning as a verb, isn't it? String together. Interesting. All right. 传承, meaning to kind of like take over the mantle, usually a business or a throne, like the emperor, like the emperor's son will take over the, I don't know, the kingdom or whatever, the empire. 非物质文化遗产需要代代传承. Yeah, so non-material cultural 遗产 heritage is passed on from generation to generation. Yeah, inherited. 传达 it's transmit information, right? 传达信息. 他准确地传达了领导的指示. So no, it's passing on this 指示 hint, instruction is better. 传达 convey is a better translation. 闯 this is to barge in. 闯入了什么 to barge in somewhere. 他没敲门就直接闯进了办公室. Yeah, so it didn't knock, just straight in the office. 创班. So the 创 here emphasizes it's novel or new. So you would 创班 would be to emphasize the newly started business or enterprise or something in this ballpark, not something that really existed before. 这所学校由当地企业家创办. Yeah, establish, found. So this university was founded by a local entrepreneur. 创建. So this is similar to this, right? So establish, found, but it's not emphasizing, oh, hold on. No, it's 办建. It is also new as well. It didn't exist before because we still have the 创. The 建 is just newly founded or newly built, something like this. 团队正在创建一个全新的平台. So yeah, completely new. So we have, this matches with this, right? Completely new. We're establishing a new platform. Some team did that. 窗口. So if you go to a doctor, or yeah, there's different windows. It's like, okay, Windows 7 is ready for customer, blah blah blah. 前台窗口可以办理相关手续。创立 to establish. Usually 创立. So again, new novel. It didn't exist before is what it's emphasizing. Yeah, company. I think also a country. I have to look that up. 公司与. So this 与 is often used in conjunction with things like 创立. It just means 在于10年前正式创立 established 10 years ago formally. Let's have a look at some of the other. Can you do it? 创立委员会 committee was established. 音乐风格 so established a new style of music. Red Cross was established. So this foundation was established. All right. Would it be 国家? Establish a country. 建立. Is that a better collocation for establishing a country? Where's the verb? Found the country? What's that? 叫. All right, don't worry about it. Let's move on. 穿过. So 穿过 means to go through something such as a field. You'll go through the field. So 穿过 also means to penetrate. 穿过人群走向出口. Yeah, so there's people everywhere. You go through the middle to the exit. 创意 innovation. Can it function as a verb? I'm not sure. 这个广告创意令人印象深刻. So the innovation of this advert. I don't think it functions as a verb, but can it? No. So what is innovate? 创新. So this is a verb, and it's an intransitive verb, is that right? No object. 传染. 传染 meaning to spread or to infect. It can be literal or non-literal. 这种病毒, no, 这种疾病主要通过飞沫传染. So this is like particles. Maybe water particles, right? Droplet infection. Sneezing, coughing. Right? But yeah, other things can 传染, non-literal. So let's find a non-literal one. Oh, mostly literal. All right, maybe I should stick to this. No, you can say 传染了我. So something like this, it's like 他的兴奋传染了我. His excitement infected me. Like non-literal, right? As if it was a disease. 传染病 transmissible disease. 传染病防控形势依然严峻. 传授 to impart knowledge or information. 劳工匠毫无保留的传授经验. So here, this seasoned worker, carpenter, smith. It's like ex-smith, whatever, for some value of x. Imparting their experience. So just giving people their experience. 传输. 传输 would be to transmit data or something like this. 数据通过网络进行高速传输. Yeah, it's just normally data, right? Nothing else. 传输图像 transmitter. 电缆传输 audio signals on cables. All right. I think it's fairly figurative. 传真, this is the word that people hate. There's like maybe 3 words. It's still in the HSK. It's fax. 2 fax and a fax machine. All right. 重要文件已通过传真发送. Yeah, fax machines were out a long time ago. I don't even get mail here anymore. Like you can't really post me a letter. You can post me a package, not really a letter. 传知. So many words are like this in Chinese. 车辆, 马匹. There's probably a few others. I don't know. You can think of your own. Where it's 依据传, and you take the measure word and stick it at the end, 传知, and it becomes the general concept. So it's like goes from a specific boat to boats in general, or shipping in this case. 港口内停泊着多艘船只. I don't think you should use this with a measure word, though. Usually you don't use it with a measure word because it's there. 船只. 他们通过雷达确定了船只的位置. The ship. So this implies 1 in English, but I generally would not interpret it as 1 in Chinese. Oh, there it is, used with a measure word. So maybe I'm wrong. I get the feeling I'm wrong. I get it. It looks like it's legit to use it with a measure word. 初步. 初 meaning initial, 步 meaning 步骤. Steps, initial steps. So you often use this to refer to the initial steps of a project or something like this. There's sometimes a saying is like, first get started and then make it good, right? Getting started is the hard part. It doesn't matter that it's not good at the start. Nothing is. 双方已达成初步共识. 共识 is common knowledge. Maybe it's like consensus. Yeah, common understanding. Yeah, so an initial consensus they arrived at. 出场. This is to appear in a public situation, right? Such as an actor or something. 主角一出场就吸引了全场目光. Wow, all right. No wonder I couldn't think of the definition off the top of my head. Yeah. All right, let's move on. It's pretty rare. 处处. Yeah, so this is like in every 处. ChatGPT is pretty wacky. 细节之处, 处处体现用心. What? 处处. Let's find another one. 处处. 处处都有 or something like this, right? Yeah, this is a problem. 处处精简一点. Okay. So if the company is able to 精简, this is like, I don't know, make things simple or more precise. I don't know. Pruning. Simplify, reduce in every possible, yeah. It's not just doing it here, but it's doing it everywhere. Kind of thing. 处处精简. So reduce everywhere. 储存. 储存, storage / savings, right? 储存. Yeah, I think both, right? Money and like grains and things like this. 食品应在低温环境下储存 stockpile. Oh, maybe it's not money. No, it looks like it's mostly food, in fact. Store fat. Store my pictures on a CD-ROM. Okay. Maybe 储钱. This one. 储钱 will do. Will do for money. 储钱. Is there not 存钱? You've also got 存钱. Alright. 初等. Yeah, so 高等, 中等, 初等. Yeah, so HSK6 used to be 高等 and now it's going to 中等. So there's 初等, 中等, 高等. 课程该课程面向初等学习者. Yeah, so elementary students in the sense, not in the sense of elementary school, but in the sense of beginners. 除非 yeah, so this goes with 否则除非 blah blah 否则 blah blah. So unless this, otherwise this. 除非情况紧急否则不建议更改方案. Yeah, unless there's some emergency, you should not change the 方案, the document or, I don't know, plan. 垂直. This is to droop. Droop down, if I remember correctly. 这座建筑几乎垂直于地面. So collapse to the ground, basically. 垂直. No, I got it wrong. Not droop, but it's vertical. Okay, so vertical or perpendicular. So 平行. No, 平行. This is parallel, right? 平行. So 垂直. They come together, right? All right. So that one I should have got right as vertical. 横线垂直 is that right? 横 is 横线 is horizontal, right? 横线 oh 水平的 water level. Kind of. And vertical. Is it really 水平? So what is 横线? Oh, that's horizontal line, is it? Or maybe just 横. 横. Can 横 by itself mean horizontal? Yes. All right, let's continue. 出境. 出境. Oh. I know this, but I don't. All right. Oh, apply to a predicament. Yes. 出境前需确认证件有效. Presumably this is a different meaning. What? Oh, no, apply to a predicament is 出境. What am I? Okay. So 出境, this is just to leave the country, right? So the opposite of 入境. Or 出入境. Oh, come on. So before leaving the country, you need to show your documents. All right. Oh, you need to check your documents are not, well, valid, not expired. 出力. To exert energy. It's like 动力. 着力. 大家齐心协力. 为项目出力. To exert oneself. Yeah, there's also 动力, is it? Oh no, 动力 is different, isn't it? No, it's 着力. 着力. This one. 着力. So 动力 is different entirely. All right. I need the bathroom, 1 second. All right, where were we? 出力 210. Thanks. Next is this. Oh. 出名 famous. 这位导演因一部作品而迅速出名. Oh, this is became famous. Yeah, well known for something. Oh, that's a better definition. And become well known. Yeah, all right. 纯 pure, right? Yeah, 纯牛奶 is what I usually get. 这种材料成分纯杂质极少. Yeah, so this material 成分 substance, ingredients are pure, very few impurities, extremely minimal impurities. 成分 element, maybe components. 纯 yeah. 出入 to enter and exit. So during the pandemic, we had to have 出入证, like something we had to show people to like a permit for going in and out of the building kind of thing. 出入证 账目之间仍是二声，仍存在一定出入。What? No, I don't know what this is. There's another usage. Discrepancy. Oh, wow. There's another usage I do not know. 出入. So, is it common? Here. 证人的证据与他们先前的证词有些出入. Oh, wow. Okay, there's another meaning. So 出入 can mean inconsistent. Just going to make that down, note that down. I did not know this meaning. 出入. All right. 出事. So often, like if you're on a train, the conductor might, or whoever's checking tickets, will ask you to 出示, show your ticket. 出示你的护照, show your passport, or something like this. 请在安检时出示有效证件。也储蓄 remind me 储蓄. Oh, this is savings in the sense of in a bank account, right? 合理储蓄. Yeah. So there was 存钱, 储钱, but this is 储蓄. This is the word I was thinking of before, wasn't it? 合理储蓄有助于增强风险应对能力。出游 is go abroad and travel, right? 假期里不少家庭选择短途出游. Oh, maybe it's just to travel or go travel. Go on a tour, have an outing. Yeah. 出于 yeah. I wouldn't know how to define something abstract like this. 出于 it's kind of sometimes describes the motivation for doing something. 出于 due to, stem from. All right. 他出于安全考虑拒绝了这次邀请. Yeah, it's pretty abstract. Like, I acted like this due to anger or something like this. That sort of thing. It stems from blah blah blah. 刺 means is thorn. It could also mean to 刺 to get, I don't know, a splinter or stabbed by something. It's also used abstractly as 刺眼, 刺耳, 刺鼻. So something that's an eyesore, you can say 刺眼. It's like it hurts your eyes. 刺耳的声音, ear piercing sound. 刺鼻. Nose piercing. I don't know. I don't think we have that word in English. Okay. 玫瑰茎上有刺儿，采摘时要小心。So there are thorns on the stems of roses. Yeah. Oh, yeah, there's also stab, isn't there? Yeah. There's too many meanings. 此刻 Yeah, at this moment. Often used somewhat when you're narrating a story or something like this. 此刻 it's like just at this precise moment. 此刻的决定将影响未来的发展方向. So the decision at this moment will affect the future directions. 瓷器. So this 瓷 is porcelain, right? So 瓷器 is porcelain utensils. So things made from porcelain. 博物馆里陈列着精美的古代瓷器. Yeah, so if you go to a museum, you'll see China. China in the sense of dishes, not in the sense of the country. 次数 No, 次数 is just the number of times. 次数尝试次数越多 So if you try it too many times, 成功的可能性越大. Oh, no, not 越多. Sorry, I said the wrong thing. If you try many times, you increase your chances of success. 匆匆 hurriedly, used as an adverb. 他匆匆吃完早饭就赶去上班. 匆匆 I don't think it has any other uses. 匆忙 So this is a verb to be in a hurry. I'm not sure. Oh, hurried. 由于准备匆忙. 细节考虑的不够周全. So I did not consider all the details. So this describes it's not an adverb for modifying, it's an adjective for modifying a noun. 匆匆 is an adverb modifying a verb. Will be 匆忙, no need to hurry. Here it functions as a verb, right? To hurry. 匆忙跑进厨房. So this is kind of like, oh, 匆匆 is, I don't know, I still don't know the difference. A little bit of nuance there. 从未 never in the past. 他从未放弃过自己的理想. Never gave up his ideals. Good for him. 从业 to have some kind of occupation or take up an occupation. 从业多年他积累了丰富经验. Yeah, to practice a trade. Okay. 醋 as in vinegar. The kind of vinegar you get in China. 这道菜放一点醋会更开胃. Is 开胃好吃? Appetizing. Yeah, alright, anyway. 脆 meaning frail or brittle. 脆更出炉的饼干口感香脆 fourth tone, sorry. 脆 brittle, fragile. Yeah, you have things like 脆饼 脆饼 just things that break. What's that? This one you put in 煎饼果子薄脆 This one. This is one 薄脆 Yeah, a crispy fried crack. You stick that in 煎饼 crunchy. Oh, I could go for a 煎饼 Maybe I should order a 煎饼 I barely have to move. I could just Yeah, in fact, I move my thumb a bit and then I'm... Anyway, I'm getting a bit off topic. 脆弱 is frail, usually describes elderly or people who haven't eaten very much. 在巨大压力下，心理防线显得格外脆弱. What is 防线? Psychological barriers. So under extreme pressure, yeah, I don't know this word. So, but mentally fragile, maybe. Weak, frail? 寸. This is an inch, right? A Chinese inch. 这块地方寸土寸金. Is this a 成语 of some kind? 寸 fourth term. 寸土寸金. Extremely expensive. Oh, okay, so for every inch of land, you have to pay a certain amount of gold. An inch of land is an inch of gold. Something like that. All right. Anyway, 存储. Wow, I don't know. Is this a verb just meaning story, to store? 重要数据需要安全存储, store safely. A verb, also a noun. Oh, 存储 is memory as well, like in the computer sense. I don't think it's GE. Well, I know it's not GE. GE is GE. 村庄 village. 京城的村庄格外安静，没问题。挫折 setback, no other meanings really. 成长过程中难免会遇到挫折. Yeah, in fact, setbacks are part of growing up, maturity, right? Oh, it can be used as a verb. All right. 搭. So, yeah, there's a few meanings. Like 搭配, it can be short for 搭配. It can be 搭档, 不搭. Here it's using erect a tent, which is a relatively rare usage. 他们临时搭了一个简易帐篷 to erect a tent. It's quite a few of other meanings. Yeah, pair up, match. Oh yeah, 搭车. Yeah, 滴滴搭车. You know, 滴滴搭车. Oh, is it that one? No, 搭车. This one. Oh, okay, so 滴滴搭车. Is that right? 搭车. This one. Is that right? 搭车. Oh, apparently this is a word as well. All right, anyway, let's move on. 打交道. 打交道. This is something like to communicate with, to get along with. 他经常与客户打交道. Yeah, communicate with clients. Yeah, have dealings with. 大臣. 大臣. This is minister, right? Actually, I have it. Would you believe? Sorry, I have to show you this. Sorry. It was worth it. Shit, 大臣. Yes, minister. Yeah, and my pile of books, one fell on the floor. All right, well, they can't fall any further, can they? 大臣, yes, minister. 多位大臣出席了国事会议. Yeah. All right, 大吃一惊. That's like a 成语. Not many 成语 at this level. Yeah, after the reform. 大吃一惊, it's like large surprise. 我大吃了一惊. Oh, it's not really a 成语, is it? I don't know, does it count as 成语? 听到这个结果, 大家都大吃一惊. Yeah, surprised by whatever this result is. 大地. Big land. Remind me, I don't know. 春雨滋润着干涸的大地. It is just a large tract of land, right? Of the earth. Okay. 干涸 is arid or dry. Dried up. Moisten the dried up land. 打动. This is to like inspire or arouse people. 打动. Maybe you would like to arrive. Oh, hold on. Maybe it's also mobilize them. Not 100% sure, actually. Let's have a look. 真诚的故事往往最能打动人心. Yeah, it's like inspire them almost. Move, arouse. Yeah, touching. Or, 很打动的故事. 大都, metropolis. big city. 调查显示，大部居民支持这个方案。So the people living in the city. 大方 is generous, right? 他在公开场合表现得十分大方 generous. Just a 大方 yeah, this one. All right, what's next? 241 to 270, I guess. Dafu. I see that on my emails. It's reply. That's the only place I see it. When I check my email, Dafu. 相关部门以就此I don't care. 就此事做出正式答复 a formal reply or response, right? Yeah. 大幅 so this is 大幅度 right? 公司今年的利润大幅增长，也大幅度 large scale or to a large extent. Yes, substantial. 大火 this is like Lad or Sunny Jim or something like this, right? 演出结束后，大伙一起合影留念。Pretty cool. 大伙 everyone. Oh, okay. No, it's not what I thought. Everyone. 大伙 All right. No, maybe I'll make a note of that. 伙 is 伙伴的伙 Not what I thought. So this is everyone. All right. 待 there's 待 to wait and there's 待 to treat in the sense of how you treat people. 问题尚待进一步解决 So this is to wait. Yeah. This one. 待 stupid or stupefy or this sort of thing. 呆是发呆 So 发呆 is a word meaning to be stupefied. Like dumbstruck, that sort of thing. 没听清对方的话 I don't know what to do. Stare blankly, stunned. Yeah. 代价 I don't know this word. 代价 No, I don't know. 盲目扩张往往要付出沉重代价 Yeah, actually I do know this word. 付出代价 So this is cost or expense, right? It's used negatively. 付出代价 you pay a hefty cost. It's almost never used literally, right? Yeah, so this is blind expansionism, that sort of thing. There's a cost to be paid. 付出代价 Yeah. I do know this word, but yeah, almost always it's 付出 I'm not sure if it's ever used without the 付出 贷款 is a noun meaning loan. Or yeah, a loan. 购房前需要向银行申请贷款 apply for a loan. 代理 So 代理 is what an agent does, is that right? It could be an agent, like someone acting on your behalf, but could it be a verb as well? 该品牌在本地区有公司代理，有公司 Yeah, so it is a verb and a noun. So this company acts as an agent. Yeah, all right. 带领 this is to lead. Usually you 带领 you lead it like a delegation. So you're not just you're not just leading people around like you're the leader as well, right? 带领 So normally you will lead a delegation of blah 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 blah. I don't know, diplomats or something. 他带领团队完成了艰巨任务 Yeah, so she's in charge and leading them around as well. 打击. This is literally means to hit, but usually it's used 打击 figuratively in the sense of it shook me or something like this. 这次检查对违规行为形成了有力打击 an effective, kind of like wake up call here, isn't it? Yeah, blow, an effective blow. Yeah, so to rule breaking behavior, blow, struck a blow. Yeah, I like that translation. 打架 kind of like 吵架 except physical, to fight. 学生之间打架会受到严肃处理. Yeah, to fight. 打卡. So 打卡 is slang referring to, or historically it referred to clocking in, such as having a punch card or something. I had to do that when I was young in my first job. You get your card, boom, and it prints on the card when you clocked in. And this is the same meaning, except normally you go to a tourist destination and Dhaka. You clock in there. It's used figuratively. 上班后请及时打卡签到. So this is the login, check-in kind of thing. But this is what it means nowadays. Yeah, do people still use this? Maybe it's still used. 打雷, thunder, 打雷. 夏季午后常常突然打雷下雨, so thunder and rain, right? Thunder. 蛋白质 protein. 蛋白质是人体必需的营养成分. 单纯 this is pure in the sense of unadulterated. 把问题看得过于单纯容易误判形势. So excessively simple, pure, kind of like oversimplified here. So you're oversimplifying a problem. 单纯. Simple farmer. Oh, it's not exactly what I was thinking. Simple in the sense of simple farmer. So not... So the simple and pure and... not what I thought. Maybe I was wrong. 单调 meaning monotonous, boring, uninteresting. 重复的工作容易让人感到单调. Yeah, if you do the same thing over and over again. 档案 is a document, file, case, something in that ballpark. 个人档案有人事部门 I pushed a button. 有人事部门统一管理. So these people are responsible for unified management of 档案 file. Yeah, files, documents. 当场 this is on the scene, so a police officer might be on the scene or something like this. 裁判当场做出了判罚. Yeah, so this is on the spot here. 当初 this is used at first. You can also say 起初当初. So like your 当初我这样做然后我那样做 that sort of thing. 回想当初的选择 here it's functioning as an adjective modifying it's the initial my first decision. 他并不后悔. 当代 contemporary. This means the current generation. 当代社会节奏明显加快. Yeah, so contemporary era, present age, is speeding up. 当今 this is like currently 当今 as opposed to the past. 当今世界面临诸多共同挑战. Yeah, so it's normally used in these sort of things these abstract things that affect large numbers of people and not just 今天, right? Today. It's more like in modern times or something like this, the present time. 当面 as opposed to 背后, right? 当面 in their presence, 背后 behind their back. 有一些问题当面沟通更有效. Yeah, rather don't talk about people behind their back. That's the thing. 当面. 当天 that day. 当天. So if you're narrating a story and you say 当天, it's that day. That sort of thing. 故事原因当天就已查明. What? Oh, it's also this one. It's that fourth tone. 当天. Oh, I didn't even realize. Anyway, same day. 当下. This is like in your presence or something, right? Ah. Whoops. 当下最重要的 Oh, at the moment. Yeah. 最重要的是稳定局势. Yeah, that one a little weak for me, I'm afraid. I'm going to make a little note. 当下. At the moment, at the present, at the minute. What do you call it? Immediately, at once. 当选. 当选 is to be elected, like a president. 他以高票当选为负责人. What is 高票? I don't know what 高票 is. But anyway, elected the responsible person. 诞生. This refers to the birth, but normally it's the birth of something abstract, like the birth of, I don't know, new technology or something. 这理论诞生于上世纪末. Yeah, so this theory was born last century. Yeah, it's not used literally. 耽误 meaning to delay. Normally you delay projects or hold someone up or something like this. 交通拥堵可能耽误行程. Yeah, delay traffic progress. 担忧 worry, sort of an internal worry or anxiety about something. No, hold on. No, it is a verb and an adjective. 我很担忧 verbjective. 家人对他的身体状况十分担忧. Kind of a verb, but it functions as an adjective. I don't think it takes an object. Is that correct? Yeah, 我对什么什么担忧. Here it's functioning as a noun. 他坚持认为西方的担忧 Yeah, Western fears. 西方的担忧 functioning as a noun. 前景的担忧 All right. Yeah, I don't think it takes an object. So it's intransitive. Also a noun though. It can function as an adjective. 我很担忧. It can function as a verb. 对 blah blah. 对未来的担忧. 你得对你担忧的那个我对什么什么担忧. 我对this is a noun. You get the idea. Let's move on. I want to keep going. All right, so it's pretty flexible, but should not use an object. So if you don't want to make a grammar error, 岛屿的岛 island 这座岛 that's the measure word 以自然风光闻名 famous for natural 风光 scenery 倒闭 to go bankrupt 还有破产 there's 破产 as well I don't know the difference really. 倒闭 is probably like shut down or something instead. 受市场冲击，多家小企业相继倒闭，相继倒闭 went bankrupt one after the other. All right, how are we doing? Shall we go to 300? Thanks. Next is this. 倒车，请注意。倒车 it's to drive in reverse. 倒车，新手上路时要小心倒车。Yeah. This one. Actually, there is this one as well. 倒车。But it's not that. It's to topple. I'm not sure. 倒了，摔倒了。Yeah. 翻倒了。All right, but the most important one here is drive in reverse. This one. 道德, morals slash ethics slash somewhere in that ballpark. It's a noun. I often talk about 道德问题, 以道德为主, something like that. 诚信是商业活动的重要道德规范. Okay, so moral model, something like that. 道士. So this is a concession. You use this when you want to make a concession. You acknowledge that something is true, and then usually you do a reversal and say this is more important. 他倒是有能力，但缺乏耐心, right? So you are making concession, you're acknowledging this, which does not support your argument, but you're acknowledging this and then use a reversal word like 但 or 但是. And then you go, he lacks patience. So yes, that's true, but this is more important, etc., etc. 导师, this is tutor. So you might talk about like a PhD tutor or something. A PhD supervisor, in fact. 研究生在学习过程中需要导师的指导. Yeah. So 研究生, master and PhD students. 搭配. So this is paired up, can function as a noun, sorry, not a noun, an adjective or a verb. You can talk about colors, clothes, pairing up. You can be a verb in the sense of musicians might 搭配 and form a band, like team up. 这件衬衫与牛仔裤搭配得很好. Right, so the shirt and jeans are paired well together. Yeah, verb. Okay, so it should be a verb. 大学. Let me think. This is diplomat, right? And there's also 领事馆. No, hold on. 领事. 领事 is ambassador, and one of them's more important than the other. And I don't know. 领事. No. Not that one. What? Wait, you're ambassador. So what is diplomat? 外交家? Is that right? All right, so 大使 is ambassador. Oh, all right. No, I get them mixed up. 大使. Okay, 新任大使抵达驻地旅局. Hold on. So newly appointed ambassador arrived at, well, the place where they were appointed. What is this? 旅局. This is 旅. Oh, sorry, 旅. I said 旅. 应该是旅. 旅局. So this is 旅行的旅, right? This other 旅行承诺的旅行. So 履行举则, this one. 履行举则. So that's 履行举则, right? 大师 So often you use this to describe, I don't know, someone who's a very prominent, knowledgeable, not teacher, but master, maybe. 他被誉为书法界的大师, yeah, a master calligrapher. Oh, you can say chess grandmaster, 特级大师, 特级大师 grandmaster in chess, 特级大师. All right. 大洋洲 Oceania. That's interesting. I pushed a button. Yeah. 澳大利亚和新西兰位于大洋洲. Australia and New Zealand. Can you name other countries in Oceania? Is it Oceania, right? Not Australasia. I don't know. These things have changed over time. There's Tonga and Fiji and Papua New Guinea. And I don't know, Vanuatu. I don't know. This is to fabricate, right? 公司计划打造一个智能家居品牌. This is what I was thinking. But here it's develop, create. It's a bit broader than I was thinking. Anyway, 打仗 to go to war. Separable verb. 打了战争, 打了个仗. So normally this is a person or country going to war, right? 历史书中记载了多次民族之间的打仗. So battles, wars, yeah. 大致. So this is used, something means, it's an adverb meaning something like to a great extent in that ballpark. 计划的内容大致已经确定. Yeah, to a large extent, already confirmed, right? More or less, roughly, approximately. 得了. Yeah, 他得了感冒. No. So this is not being used the same way ChatGPT is talking about. So let's. Yeah, okay, so you can receive something using this word, but is it this? I'm not sure what the corpus, what the syllabus is telling me to learn here. 得了感冒, but it can't be this because that would just be 得 by itself. 等级. 等级 is level or grade. Yeah, there's different levels. We talked about 初等, 中等, 高等, other way around, but anyway. And they're the different 等级. So there's 3 等级, right? 不同等级的会员享有不同的优惠. 享有 enjoy the privilege of 优惠 benefits. Enjoy preferential treatment. 灯笼 lantern. Yeah, the red lanterns you see in China. 春节期间街道上挂满了红色灯笼, or just 红灯笼 is what you normally say. 得以 yeah, this is pretty abstract, very formal, isn't it? Written. 经历努力项目得以 So the project received 顺利完成 Yeah, received smooth completion. Yeah, that's pretty advanced for me, I'm afraid. 得知 Yeah, this one is actually quite common, but it hasn't been part of the HSK syllabus until recently. 得知 to learn of, so you learn of something. Yeah, 他得知消息后立即做出回应. So as soon as he knew this information, yeah, 得知. It's actually a very important word, and I'm surprised it was left off. 一 a drip. Yeah, 水龙头一滴水也不能浪费. All right, so 水龙头 is a faucet or tap or that sort of thing. 电饭锅 rice cooker. 新买的电饭锅操作简单. 功能齐全. All right. 点击. 点击 is to click, such as on a web page. 请点击链接完成注册. Click the link to register. Perhaps as a new account or something like this. 电力 electrical power. I think that's it, right? 全国范围内的电力供应 electrical power supply 正在恢复 is recovering. 典礼 典礼 is a ceremony such as a graduation ceremony. 毕业典礼在礼堂隆重举行. Yeah, nothing else. Okay. 店铺 or just 店. Yeah, it's a shop. There's also 商店, which is a bit more fancy, but 店铺 is a bit more, I don't know, small scale, I guess, on the side of the road or something. 街道两侧开满了各式店铺. Yeah. These are not especially fancy, but they're perfectly fine as well. 点燃 to ignite. So this has two meanings. So something can ignite itself, or you can ignite something else, right? 他的话 here's an abstract one. 点燃了现场的热情. Yeah. 典型 is kind of like canonical or that sort of thing. It's usually used for like a classical example. So when you think of an astronaut, you might think of Neil Armstrong as your typical example. What are they translated to? Archetypical? 这种现象是城市化发展的典型案例. So like prototypical case, right? Typical case, typical example. 电源 so electricity source. So you typically talk about different types of 电源 such as solar, wind, whatever. 使用完毕后请关闭电源. Oh, really? You can just turn it off? Turn off the power source? I didn't know you could use it like that. So normally... Oh, maybe it's not. Power source. Oh, maybe I'm thinking 电能. Yeah, 电能 is the one you use with like wind, solar power, nuclear, wind, solar, nuclear, coal, whatever, tidal. All right, so this is just power source, and you can turn it off and check that it's working, and etc. Okay, 调, 调, right? Fourth tone, meaning to suspend, such as 吊车 is one of those cranes. 吊床 is a hammock. You've got 吊灯, is it a chandelier? Yeah. 工人用绳子把灯吊起来. So use the rope to suspend the light. So the ones I just mentioned, 吊车 is on a crane. 吊床 hammock. All right, there was I forget. Let's continue. 调动 would be to mobilize, or no, it is to kind of take someone and instruct them to go somewhere else and do something. Transfer. 公司决定调动部分员工到新项目组. Now, yeah, so transfer 部分 a portion of the workers. Yeah. 钓鱼 也有捕鱼 fishing. 周末他常去河边钓鱼. 抵达 is a bit formal, just means to arrive at. 抵达机场 whatever. 飞机准时抵达目的地. Yeah, it's a bit fancy. 我们到了 if you're normal. If you're fancy and you're an air hostess, you might go, 我们抵达上海浦东机场. I don't know. 地道 is authentic. You normally describe cuisine as authentic. 这条小吃街的味道非常地道。Yeah. Oh yeah, this one as well. But this one. 地道. All right. How are we going for time? Well, we did 300 words in a little bit under 3 hours. Now, yeah, we'll call it a video, but if there's 1800, that's 6 videos in it. That's an issue. I don't know if I can get through them all. There's still plenty of time before the exam, but, you know, not sure if I want to do them in as much detail, but at the same time, I didn't do them in all that much detail. Finding a few gaps in my knowledge. I have to think about this. Anyway, thanks everyone for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, and I will TTFN. See you in the future.